Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of United Kingdom one-penny coins from the years 1913, 1935, 1937, and 1939. We'll take a close look at their history, key features, and most importantly, their value in today's market. Stick around to find out which of these old pennies could bring in big bucks and how to spot the differences between the various years and their conditions. Let's get started. First up, today we have an exciting piece of British history to talk about: the 1935 United Kingdom one-penny coin without a mint mark. This coin has intrigued collectors for decades, and it's in great demand in the market today. So let's dive into what makes this coin so special and why it can be worth big bucks in the current market. The 1935 one penny was issued during the reign of King George V. It was part of a series of coins that featured King George V's image, a design that was introduced in 1911 and used throughout the 1920s and 1930s. The 1935 penny specifically was struck in bronze, a metal that was commonly used for British pennies at the time. Now you might be wondering, why is the absence of a mint mark so significant? Well, in the early 20th century, British pennies were struck at several different mints, including the Royal Mint in London and the mints in Edinburgh and Birmingham. In 1935, most of the pennies that were minted had no mint mark, as the Royal Mint was still in charge of producing most of the coins. However, this practice would soon change. In subsequent years, mint marks were added to indicate which specific mint produced the coin, making the 1935 penny without a mint mark more of a curiosity. Coin collectors view these types of coins with particular interest because they're not as common as other issues, making them all the more valuable today. When it comes to collecting coins, condition is everything. If you're lucky enough to find a 1935 one-penny coin in very good condition, you're looking at a coin that is in excellent shape compared to others of its kind. Very good condition means that the coin has been well preserved with clear features, but it might have some wear. The surface is still smooth, and the details of King George V's portrait and the coin's reverse design are easily recognizable. A very good condition 1935 one-penny coin is a beautiful example of British history, and condition has a direct impact on the market value. But how much is it really worth today? Chris Kaufman. So let's talk numbers. As of 2024, a 1935 United Kingdom one penny in very good condition can fetch a significant amount in the market, especially in the United States, where British coins are highly sought after by collectors. Depending on factors like condition, demand, and whether the coin is part of a larger collection, a 1935 one-penny coin without a mint mark can be valued anywhere from $100,000 or more in the marketplace. But if you find a coin in excellent or uncirculated condition, you're looking at a much higher value. Coins that are in pristine, near-perfect condition can fetch upwards of $200,000 or more, especially at auctions where rare coins are highly prized. The rarity of the coin, combined with its solid historical background, makes it a valuable asset in any collection. So, how can you find one of these coins? The 1935 one-penny coin without a mint mark is the easiest coin to find in circulation today, and that's part of the reason it's so valuable. When you're examining a 1935 one-penny, pay close attention to the condition of the coin. Look for any wear on the high points of the design and check if the date is still easily legible. Also, examine the edges for any nicks, as these can affect the coin's overall value. So, why should you consider adding the 1935 one penny to your collection? Aside from its historical value, the 1935 one penny is a piece of British numismatic history. The lack of a mint mark is a unique feature that collectors appreciate, making it an excellent addition for anyone who loves rare and unusual coins. Plus, as demand for rare coins continues to rise, its value is likely to increase over time. If you're just starting out in coin collecting, this coin is a great choice because it's relatively affordable compared to other high-value coins, yet still offers a good potential return on investment in the future. Next up today, we're diving into one of the most iconic coins of British history, the United Kingdom. 1 penny, 1937, in extra fine condition. If you're a numismatist or even just someone interested in the value of rare coins, then you're in for a real treat today. In this video, we'll explore the history, features, and most importantly, the current market value of this coin in extra fine condition. So if you have one of these coins tucked away in your collection, stick around, it might be worth more than you think. Let's start with a little history. The 1937 1 penny is a fascinating coin from the reign of King George VI, who succeeded his father King George V following his death in 1936. This coin was part of a series that marked the beginning of King George VI's reign, after a turbulent period in British monarchy. An extra fine coin is one that has clearly been circulated, but still retains sharp, well-defined details. The surfaces show minor wear, but the overall design remains crisp, and there are no major imperfections. Specifically, in the 1937 1 penny, the image of King George VI should still be distinct, with only slight smoothing on the high points of the design. On the reverse, the wheat sheaf should remain clearly visible without much wear. Now, let's get to the good stuff. The value of the 1937 1 penny in extra fine condition. As you can imagine, the value of these coins can vary based on factors like rarity, condition, and demand. But to give you a ballpark idea, let's dive into current market values. As of today, the 1937 1 penny in extra fine condition typically sells for around $2,100,000. However, if you happen to find one in an even higher grade, like almost uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated, the value could be significantly higher, even reaching $2,200,000, depending on the market and demand. But here's where it gets interesting. If your coin has no mint mark, it could be worth even more. Coins produced at the Royal Mint in London typically don't have a mint mark, but there were special commemorative issues or coins with production from other mints. So if you have a mint-marked coin or a rare variety, it could push the value even higher. You can sell your coin through auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Spink, which specialize in numismatics. You can also check out online marketplaces like eBay, but be sure to do your research on current listings to ensure you're pricing it competitively. And if you prefer a more direct sale, specialized coin dealers or local coin shops can offer appraisals and buy your coins outright. If you're a collector or investor, you might want to monitor the market trends and look for opportunities to acquire well-preserved or rare specimens at reasonable prices. All right, coin lovers, there you have it, everything you need to know about the United Kingdom 1 penny, 1937, in extra fine condition. Whether you're an investor or a collector, this coin is a great piece to add to your collection, and its value continues to hold steady or even increase, depending on the market. Next up, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing and valuable coins from the United Kingdom, the 1913 1 penny, without a mint mark, in black shade condition. Sounds like a lot of details, right? Well, stay tuned, because we're going to break it all down for you, from its history to its current market value in today's. 1913 1 penny was part of a series of coins minted during the reign of King George V, who was the monarch of the United Kingdom from 1910 to 1936. These pennies were part of the British currency system, which was widely used across the UK and its colonies. The design of the 1913 penny is rather iconic, with King George V's portrait on the obverse facing left. On the reverse, we see the famous Britannia seated on a rock, holding a trident and a shield. What makes the 1913 penny so unique is the lack of a mint mark, which is something we'll discuss in just a moment. Now, let's address the absence of a mint mark, because this is where things start to get really interesting. Most of the 1913 pennies were struck at the Royal Mint in London, and typically coins from certain mints had a small mark to indicate where they were produced. However, some of the 1913 pennies were made without any mint mark. When a coin has no mint mark, it raises some interesting questions about its production. Some collectors believe this was a result of a mistake or miscommunication, but it also makes these coins rarer and more valuable. The lack of a mint mark on the 1913 penny is one of the reasons it stands out in the world of numismatics. We have the black shade condition. This might sound a little strange, but it's a term that numismatists use to describe a specific type of toning or patina that can occur on a coin over time. Coins that are kept in dark, humid environments or coins that have not been well preserved can develop this kind of color change. The black shade is usually a result of a chemical reaction between the coin's metal and the air around it. For the 1913 one penny, the black shade is often seen as a form of natural aging, and it can add to the coin's uniqueness. However, for collectors, this type of toning can also lower the coin's value if it's too extreme. In general, a 1913 one penny in average condition might be worth around $2,200,000. However, for coins in excellent condition, especially those with no mint mark, the value can jump to $2,500,000 or more. If the coin has been well preserved, or if it's in a high-grade condition like AU or MS, it could fetch a premium price, even exceeding $300,000 in some cases. If you have one of these coins with a black shade and it's in an incredibly rare condition, collectors might be willing to pay even more, depending on the market. Some of these coins have been known to reach upwards of $3,200,000 or more at auctions, particularly if they're seen as a historical or unique find. So why are these coins so valuable to collectors? Well, it's a combination of factors. First, the historical significance of the 1913 penny, with its King George V design, represents a time of major change in the British Empire. Second, the rarity of the coin, especially without a mint mark, makes it highly sought after by collectors. And finally, the condition and toning of the coin can affect its value, with some collectors specifically seeking out coins with unusual or unique appearances. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a new collector just starting your journey, the 1913 one penny is a coin that could be worth a significant amount of money, especially if it's in excellent or rare condition. So there you have it. The 1913 one penny without a mint mark in black shade condition is not just a piece of currency. It's a valuable collector's item. If you're lucky enough to own one, you might want to get it appraised, as it could be worth a lot more than you think. Next up today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to uncover the story behind the 1939 United Kingdom one penny coin without a mint mark. Let's find out. The 1939 UK one penny is a part of the George VI penny series, minted during the reign of King George VI, who ascended the throne in 1936. These coins are made of bronze and have a classic design featuring the bust of the king on the obverse and the iconic Britannia seated on the reverse. But what makes the 1939 penny stand out is its unique variations and the intrigue surrounding its value. So what's the deal with the mint mark? Typically, coins have a small letter or symbol indicating where they were minted. However, the 1939 UK penny without a mint mark is special because it was struck at the Royal Mint in London, which traditionally didn't use a mint mark for these coins. This lack of a mint mark can sometimes confuse collectors, but it's a crucial identifier for authentic coins from that era. One feature that adds a layer of mystery and value is the black shade condition. Over the years, some 1939 pennies developed a unique dark patina due to environmental factors or oxidation. Coins with this striking appearance are highly sought after by collectors because they stand out visually and are often considered more aesthetically appealing. Now, the value of this coin today. In average circulated condition, a 1939 penny might fetch around $2,300,000. But in higher grades, especially if it's uncirculated or has that rare black shade patina, the value can soar significantly. For example, a well-preserved coin can go for $2,500,000 or more, depending on the buyer's interest. Rare variations or coins with unique features can even attract bids in the range of $30,000 to $100,000. How can you tell if your coin is the real deal? First, inspect the details. Look for sharp edges, clear inscriptions, and the absence of a mint mark. A magnifying glass or digital microscope can be handy. If you believe your coin is rare, consider getting it professionally graded by organizations like NGC or PCGS. When selling, online platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or coin forums can connect you with serious buyers. Who knew a humble penny from 1939 could hold so much history and potential value? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about the coins lying around in old drawers, the world of numismatics always has surprises waiting. Let us know in the comments if you found any rare coins in your collection. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more treasure-happy hunting tips.